Great morning, sunshines. Ken, say good morning. You're right there. Part of this. Guys, I asked Kinsey to do the video with me today. And John Carroll. John has a lot to contribute this morning. You never know. You just never know with that guy. Guys, miracle morning time. Give me something you're thankful for.
Chicken nuggets.
Kinsey is thankful for chicken nuggets. Odd thing is, she doesn't eat them, but she likes to talk about them. We were talking about that last night. John Carroll, what's something you're thankful for? Coffee. He's thankful for coffee. Hey, Miss Alex, how are you? Good morning, sunshine. I never get to see you on here, but it's summertime right now, and everybody's schedules are starting to change, and it's getting crazy. So, good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Brian. What's going on? Brian, I loved your answer on my question the other day about how you jump out of bed, leap out of bed. That's the coolest thing ever, to be that excited about what you do. So, we're doing our miracle morning together. Write good morning sunshine, drop a 1 if this is your first time in, and then write rewatch if you're rewatching later. A lot of you guys are practicing a full morning routine, and there's been a group of you that have been going for almost 3 months. I need to do my math better, but like you've been killing it, and saying your different savers that you're doing or anything that you're doing to produce like just a high quality positive day, right? And each day we focus a little bit on one of the savers from Hal Elrod: silence, affirmation, visualization. Today's Thursday, so it's exercise. So that's why I get to come to you as Fit Coach today. Excited about that. And then tomorrow I'll be reading. I'm going to go over the book that I just read, which was awesome, about grit. So here's the thing. Let's start off with our gratitude. So everybody, you share your good morning sunshine when you jump on. And also, just like side note, I'm thankful school is out. Like, I am so excited to have these crazy babies home. Right there, look at her. She's gonna be a nut the whole video. Don't even watch me, just watch her. But I'm so thankful to have them home. I'm so thankful for just the freedom that summer brings. I think it's because that's the lifestyle that I love, of not having to have a specific schedule, but being able to create a schedule. So I love that about this. And also, I was like, I only started at 8:05 every day because of the bus. So now I can wake up and start at 8 like a normal person at a normal time instead of some odd time, right? Grateful for your hairstylist. I love it. That is awesome. Fantastic. So write something you're thankful for this morning. Those are some things I'm thankful for. And then share if you have any like powerful I ams. You know, I am happy, I am strong, I am confident, I am, you know, anything that's like hitting your heart today. Good morning, Don. How are you guys doing? And I'm healthy. Like, I do not have bronchitis. I'm not sure what's going on. That's one of my I ams. We'll see when that starts to work, right? Good morning, Kat. We have our meeting tonight. Don't forget, that's going to be awesome. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about working out, coming to you as Fit Coach today. And a lot of you guys, actually, I guess a few of you guys know me from when I very first started going from the real estate industry over into fitness after my babies, and what that transition looked like for me. And it was all about fitness for me at first. And I really didn't understand how to get the physique that I wanted to and find the confidence that I wanted to. So what I did was I focused on working out. And some of you guys might be in the same position as me, right? You're like, okay, so I'm going to start off with knowing that I need to work out. How much do I need to work out? Where should I work out? What are the right things to do? And how quick am I going to get results by this, right? And I decided it was like 2007, I think, that the way I was going to hold myself accountable as someone who would work out, and I know that I just said in here, like, why the excuses of why we don't work out, right? But what I did is I made the commitment by becoming an instructor, because I figured that I couldn't not show up if I was the one leading the class. So that's why I went and got certified. I was actually at a class and someone said, hey, you know, you'd be really good at this. We're doing this thing in the Springs this weekend. Would you be interested in getting certified? I didn't know I was supposed to be studying for like months before that. I was like, sure, sounds good. Always say yes, right? And go and like had to like slam like hardcore all of this information in to get my first group instructor like certification, and then just continued on from there. But that's how I created the inability to have an excuse around working out. So what I'm thinking is, because on our Thursdays we talk about exercise within our savers, about how getting your heart rate up can help positively affect and create success in your life, right? That I would go through some of these things that I used to do with some of my initial classes regarding working out, and just like there's a reason why Right Fit has FITT, like going through and explaining to you guys what each one of those things mean and how they can affect your workouts. But I wanted to preface today and just like clear the room, because this is what happens. I see so many people who make all these excuses around working out, and they create the perfect scenario for them to do nothing, right? Has anybody done that before, where like you have an intention, you want to, you know that it'd be good for your body, but just something stops you, and you get really good at letting all sorts of things stop you, right? Stop you before you even begin, because maybe, and here could be some of the reasons, right? Here could be some of your excuses. One, you just don't know what to do. Like you don't even know where to start. There's people that can help you with that, right? But that can be the one of the pieces. You just I'm gonna freeze before I even start. One could be that you think, and I hear this a lot, you think that it has to be perfect in order to do it. So when you see someone who works out, you're like, oh man, when I rip off this Band-Aid, like there's no going back. It's going to be an hour a day, every single day. Or maybe like for some of you, it's like it's going to be 2 a days, and I've got to be in the gym this much, and I need to be looking like that when I'm doing it. Like, you know, so you're like, it's got to be so perfect that it's overwhelming. Like to me, watching the amount that other people work out, like that they go and just hit the gym because they're trying to push for something, like there's no way. Like I can do different exercises because I love the things that I do, like going for a hike or taking a dance class or something that's like different and challenging. But like self-torture, like for hours upon hours, like not my gig, just not at all, right? So it could just be that you're not ready to go all in, so you don't go anywhere. So either you don't know what you're doing, so you don't go. You think you have to go all in, so you don't go. And then there's those of you that's like, you step in, you step out, you step in, you step out. So one day you don't have an excuse, but the next day that you do, right? And I am addicted to workouts. Michelle, I love that. No, so Michelle just commented how she's addicted to workouts. That wasn't always the case for you, right? So here's the next thing that I want to talk about real quick before we wrap this piece up, is that if you're making excuses around the reason why you're not getting your heart rate up, right? Whatever that could mean. How can we break down those walls? What can we do to bust those different excuses down? The excuse that it has to be perfect and that you have to have this mad, deep, like crazy workout routine, that is completely made up. If that's what you're saying to yourself, that's completely made up. Your workout routine could simply start with you going outside for 30 minutes a day and enjoying the Colorado weather, getting your heart rate up a little bit, walking, running, skipping, whatever. It could be that, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. If it's your excuse that you don't know what you're doing, yeah, she had to find her motivation first. Michelle's answering that, right? Like it wasn't just perfect when she started out. She had to figure that out. But if you say you don't know what you're doing, there's people that can help you. Like take a class, and I know that it's scary going into a class the first time. I literally get nervous every time I try a new space, because I'm like, what? Like I'm not gonna know how to work that bike. Like you take me to a spin class, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know what goes where. Like don't ask me to clip into something, because that's gonna be a disaster, right? But you learn as you go. There are people that are there to teach you. So think of something that sounds interesting and just try it. Once again, it doesn't have to be perfect. They'll help guide you through that, right? And then if you're one of the individuals, like Michelle was saying, like a lot of us just don't have the internal motivation yet. Like bad news, good news, whatever news, it's just part of your news, is that it's going to take a little bit of time for your body to get addicted to working out. And it will, just like Michelle said, right? Kinsey, how many hours a day do you work out? 4. Do you like what you do?
Yeah.
So she's found something that she likes. Do you have some days that are super hard?
Yes.
She's going to just not even put her whole head in. But do you go anyways?
Yeah.
She does. She's not even going to answer loud enough. Okay, so when you're looking at like creating this as a part of your lifestyle, stop. This is Kinsey. She's a nut. When you're looking at making this a part of your lifestyle, you guys, know that it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be like going all in, but it does have to be consistent, and you have to make a commitment, because if you only work out once a week, like right now my workouts are all over the board because I've had all sorts of stuff happen. So when I can get a workout in, it's a couple times a week, and I am ever loving so freaking sore all the time. Like I woke up Tuesday after Monday's class and I could not walk. I couldn't doesn't sit. And it happens because I'm not getting after it enough. And we'll talk about over the next few weeks, we'll talk about the frequency that you should work out, the intensity that you should work out, what you should be doing in the gym. And not shoulds, these are just options. These are suggestions. These are like the research, right, around it. The type, the time, all of those different things. We'll get into that. But for now, when you're kickstarting this, just stop making excuses and start taking steps. Start putting one foot in front of the other to get out there. And guys, making excuses all the time is just going to get you right back where you were. And here's one other excuse I hear. I'm not going to work out yet because I don't have the full plan for nutrition and everything. So you're not going to start one thing because you can't start everything at once, and that's just not the reality. We don't have time to start everything all the time, right? It's going to be a baby step. So make a commitment to maybe it's just 30 minutes a day would be incredible, and it can be a very basic activity, or maybe it's every other day right now, but just give yourself, put it in your schedule, this is the hour, and then don't let yourself make any excuses around that. Like, you can't say, oh, I woke up late. If you woke up late, show up late, whatever. Like, you still need to get there, right? I don't have the perfect shoes to wear. I forgot that the kids have this. You fit that in every single day that you said that you were going to do it, and give it a shot for the next few weeks, just like some of you guys are giving your Miracle Morning a shot and creating that as part of your routine, right? And when we talk next week or at some time, we'll talk about how this doesn't have to be difficult. Like, it can literally be 12 minutes a day you can do, and you can get results in that, you guys. You can get mad results with that. I think false belief that a lot of people have is that in order to have that really strong physique that you need to be in the gym for an hour and a half, 2 hours every single day. Totally not true, right? So we can create the time for it in your schedule. We'll talk about that more. But you guys joined us on Thursday, where our focus is the exercise for our savers. Thank you for being here for our Miracle Morning. Remember, if you're doing the morning routine, if you can get your heart rate up, even if it's just a quick 4-minute routine right when you get up while you're doing your Miracle Morning, you're going to have a stronger connection to your visualization and your gratitudes and your IMs, your affirmations that you're creating because of the way that your body mechanically works. So think about getting that in the morning, if that's a possibility, even if it's just an extra few minutes, right? Dawn, I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much. Grateful for summer breaks, grateful for friendships. I'm grateful that I'm going to go do my workout here in about 40 minutes. And thank you guys so much for joining me. We shall chat with you tomorrow about grit. That's going to be fun.